Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another standard commentary. And turn 2 hanger back. Now would pretty much have been the ideal opportunity to burn the crap out of that. Two red mana and 7 cards in hand. 3 red. Anger of the Gods. So he gets to kill the Avatar. Oh, God's willing to save the Avatar. So Hangerback dies. And better yet, he is exiled, so he doesn't even get to trigger. Honored Hierarch, which so far looks like he's going to get through. Unless he gets burned. A second Anger of the Gods? No, Exquisite Firecraft. Goodbye, Avatar. Yeah, you might as well just swing in with the Honored Hierarch unless they, well, I was going to say unless you need the mana, but he doesn't make mana until you hit him. I'm so used to the old Hierarch. So he follows it up with an Obzon Falconer. Creatures with +1/+1 counters get... Oh, and he gets rid of the Hierarch. So creatures he controls with +1/+1 counters have flying. And a second God's Willing. So, 2/2, Flying, Vigilance, and a 2/3. Mono Red is looking like he's in trouble. Alright, another Magma Jet. Is the Hierarch gonna die? Does he have a third God's Willing? Does he have a quick way of giving it a +1/+1 counter? Or just +1/+1 until the end of turn? I know there are many ways to do so. And Dramoka's Command. Target instance or sorcery would deal, and +1/+1 counter. And Lightning Strike to get rid of the Falconer. So now he still has to deal with a 3/3 Vigilance, but it doesn't have flying. But resources wise, this is quite the back and forth. Alright, Servant of the Scale. 5 mana. Pyromancer's Goggles. Swings in for 4. This is his only shot, really, at saving himself. Exquisite Firecraft. So sets one on the hierarch. Yeah, I was gonna say both on the hierarch. Okay, so he's clearing the board. 2 cards in hand. Does green and white have anything to save his creatures? Another Dramoka's command would only prevent one of them. A God's Willing would only prevent one of them. But if he had both, but that would be his entire hand gone. Okay, Dramoka's command. Ow. I hope you have a good card. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he can do anything. It's a 5/5 vigilance. He would have had to have 2 spells to be, two damaging spells to kill that creature. And even then, green white still had 2 cards in his hand. And just based on his gameplay, it looks like almost his entire deck is about keeping his creatures alive. Alright, first turn, Forest. Servant of the Scale. Hierarch has 1 white mana open, so most likely he's got a God's Willing in his hand. Or, at the very least, you have to assume that he does based on the last game. I mean, that was pretty ridiculous, the amount of prevention and responses that he managed to pull from his deck. Lightning Strike the Hierarch at the end of the green-white player's turn. Oh, no response. Dead Hierarch. 3 mana for Chandra. There's Hardened Scales. I was wondering where that card was. I knew it was in his deck. You don't run a deck with creatures like this without Hardened Scales. Come on, guys. Pick up the pace here. Avatar of the Resolute. Yeah, if you block it, this thing gets 2+1/+1 counters. I have to say, at the moment, I don't really see how Chandra is going to be able to transform. Roast targeting the avatar, untaps her. Tap. Okay, we're at 2. All he needs is one more spell. Okay, there you go. Molten Vortex. 1 red, discard a land card, and it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. And Chandra pings you for 1 more, and she transforms. I have to say, I don't know about the rest of you, but her -2 ability seems pretty damn weak. She's losing 2 loyalty counters to deal 2 damage to a creature. So now things are really even. You know, Chandra doesn't immediately make him win this game, but she is his ace in this game at the moment. Exquisite Firecraft. Okay, so he's getting the burnout. It's down to 10. 3 cards. He needs to do something quickly. Mana Gorger Hydra. Oh no. Yeah, well, that's the thing. He has mana up. I was thinking you have to play something now to boost it. But Chandra can just go. Okay, destroy target. Okay, so right now he has to respond to kill Hydra, which I'm assuming he's doing. And he does. Dead Hydra, this doesn't resolve. Dromoka's command will still kill the enchantment, but he's going to use it while he's got it. Chandra's ability fizzles. But he's got him down to 7. Avatar the Resolute. Just plain. Had to get him in play. Searing Blood. So Chandra for 2. All he really needed was... There's quite a few 1 casting cost red cards, I think, that do 2 damage. But he should have it right here. Okay, so Chandra brings it back for the win. So on to game 3. Okay, first turn, Hardened Scales. That's what he really wanted to see. I mean, the first game he did just fine without it, but that's what this deck wants, is they want first turn Hardened Scale. Oh god, 2 of them. If he hits a Hydra, I don't know if the red burn deck can come back. And there's the Hydra, speak of the devil. So we'll get to find out whether the Mono Red can deal with it or not. I don't think that it can. The first time the Hydra's ability resolves, it's going to become a 4/4. Yeah, he clearly did not see that coming. Wow, that is ridiculous though. A straight up hard counter to pretty much his entire deck. 2 Hardened Scales and a Mana Gorger Hydra. Boom, game over. Well, it decided to quit early. That really didn't seem like long enough, but that was Mono Red Burn versus Green White Scales. So if you liked what you saw, hit that